Good evening, Steve. For several decades, alumni described a culture of abuse at the prestigious institution, and more than 60 alumni had the courage to speak up so someone could be held accountable. From dance, drama to music, young, talented artists are recruited from around the country to study at the University of North Carolina School of the Arts. However, according to a recent lawsuit from the 1960s to the 2010s, students as young as 12 years old have horror stories during their time boarded at the Winston-Salem campus.
If you wrote a work of fiction and described what happened at the School of the Arts during this time period, people wouldn't buy it because they would think it's not believable.
Survivors describe sexual abuse, fondling, and off-campus sexual violence at the hands of teachers, with administrators turning, quote, a willful blind eye. As these students got older and finally realized the exploitation they endured, the statute of limitation passed until the Safe Child Act. This allowed a 2-year window for anyone sexually abused as a child to file a claim. We spoke with Raleigh lawyer Bobby Jenkins with Lanier Law Group representing the 65 victims.
It gave hope back to victims of childhood sexual abuse who thought their opportunity for justice and accountability had passed.
After 2 years, a resolution of a $12.5 million settlement was reached. UNCSA Chancellor Brian Cole stating, "Though this resolution cannot heal the wounds of the past, it is my deep hope that through it, the survivors who come forward feel our commitment to listening, acknowledging, and doing right by them." UNC System President Peter Hahn stating, "Protecting the safety and well-being of our students is the university's first responsibility. Any violation of that trust is painful, and even more so when the victims must wait decades for recognition and measure of justice."
The only way that we're going to be able to stem and to curtail child sexual abuse is if we hold accountable the perpetrators and the enabling institutions.
Now, Jenkins tells me the staff mentioned in the lawsuit does not work or is not affiliated with the school anymore. Many have actually passed away, and we have the full statements from those institutions on our website. Steve?
And Bianca, since a settlement has now been reached, what is the process for those victims to get compensated?
Yeah, great question. So I'm told that an outside allocator will be brought in to decide how the funds are divided among those survivors of the lawsuit, and they say they should receive their first payment early September. Steve?